meandering forest, four-way path, gold, knight, 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 bishop.
And that's how you get it. That's how you beat Brave Fencer
Well,
Musashi.
it's
The
also
other
hilarious
left is
because
read as left, right, right, left, straight ahead.
well, that's the thing too. If you're American, you're gonna automatically assume chess when you start hearing these pieces.
That
But
too.
what about the third guy who just says directions? Like, how do you not get that and be like, "Oh, that's what I have to do"? You have to read more about
Either
the
way,
game.
greetings and welcome to the show. I'm here with Colin, Brabdo, and Forlo. Every week, month, we beat it. Every month we beat a game, and then if you beat the game along with everybody else, you get to pick the next one for everyone to play. This month was Brabdo. Brabdo, what'd you pick?
This month, dude, Dispatch.
I hate beef.
What the?
What does
He's
that
a
even?
dog there.
The dog, beef. Don't like him.
Why do you hate the dog?
We
I-
gotta start elsewhere. Holy shit.
No, because he's super pivotal to the plot.
No, but
for
like,
one.
what is the game? Like, what type of game are we playing first
Oh.
before we talk about fucking Beef the dog?
Yeah,
God
but-
damn.
Well, and we already know we didn't zoom in 20 minutes from now when we're talking about a fucking dog. His argument's gonna suck ass. I already know, but yeah, what kind of game is it?
Dude, it's a superhero story on a slapped on a Telltale game with like some I don't know, what would you even call the actual gameplay of this game?
What
Kinda like
they
a
listed as an
Flash
episodic adventure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Managerial quick time event game.
But that kind of makes it sound like it's really bad, but it's not. It's pretty good actually.
Uh,
A majority of the
Is
game
it?
is just like a Telltale like thing, right?
is it good as a game or is it good as whatever it is?
It's
That's the real
it's a little
question.
it's a little weak as a game, but for what it is, I had fun playing it.
This game, the thing is that this game doesn't pretend to be anything that is not here. So I will be waiting what the game is as opposed to what like games are in general when it comes to my score, because it is supposed to just be like a interactive story.
I will say though, out of all the Telltale like or Detroit Become Human, whatever you want to call these games, this
David Cage
by
game.
far, yeah, this by far has the least amount of gameplay out of any of those games I've ever played.
Yeah.
Like even Walking Dead, you're doing more. Like those games you can actually move around. This game is literally you're doing nothing. And
The
the fact
maximum
that,
you actually get to do is click, 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 right? Like drag.
Yeah. Well, and there's the thing, in the beginning of the game you can choose to have the QuickTime events on or off. And I was like, okay, I'll turn them on so I'm at least doing something.
Hmm.
There's a bunch
So-
of QuickTime events in the beginning, and then
The
there's
first act and
none.
then the last act.
Yeah.
It's
So I
nothing.
was like, oh, okay. I could have just turned these off. They really did nothing.
And then like even if you don't have to get them all right, or do you have to get any of them right?
Did anyone test if there's failures on the QuickTime events when it comes
did
to the
not.
cutscenes?
I did not test because I didn't
There's-
want to. Because the way that the game saves your progress is that it could be back several minutes.
Well, I mean, that gets into a whole nother thing that this game basically has no choices. I mean, it's so thinly like veiled as like
Do we like
your
know
choices
that?
matter.
I thought we were gonna come together and we were gonna go, I experienced this thing differently and it would be dope. But
Well,
did we all
who-
like experience the same thing? Like, or did we
Oh, well-
actually have choices that like
I mean, to be fair, I looked up all the endings. They're almost identical.
All right,
Yeah.
so the Mass Effect 3
but
is
like all the stuff like, like can you like yeah, you definitely do get railroaded into at least a couple of choices, but like did anyone, like not like did anyone keep Coop on their team the whole time? Coupe?
I kept Coop, which then led some. All right, let's go over the story a little bit.
Let's just go episode by episode. I feel like that's a
Okay.
good way to do this game.
Yeah,
episode
that makes
one.
sense.
starts out with like a pseudo therapy session, and you don't know the characters involved, and then that evolves into a Suge Knight Vanilla Ice situation where you're hovering a bad guy over the end of a railing, and then your first choice is to let him go or to bring him up. What did you guys do?
Well, dude, I had to bring him up, bro. So
I brought him up.
I
Yeah,
goody
you guys
two
can
shoes
bring
this entire game.
Every single one of us brought him up. That's awesome. I should have let him go just to keep it going. But
But this is where
essentially,
it starts, though. It makes no fucking difference.
it not really.
Yeah, what
as
actually
far as I
happened when
know.
you let him go? Now that come to think of it, well, the guy has superpowers, as it turns out,
Toxic
so
Dom.
he would have survived, presumably.
So the basis of the concept of what they're doing here is that you're a super villain hunter that uses a mech suit, and you're going to fight the guy that killed your dad. And that's what the whole opening scene is like going over. And then you raid a base, and you get shit canned, and your mech suit blows up. And then
Say
this
your mech suit, but really you're watching a movie. So
yeah, it's Robert Robinson's mech suit, passed down from generation to generation. This is a family business. That's important. So then you have to make a press statement, and it doesn't really matter what you say to the press because they're all being huge douchebags about it. Like, haha, your dad died. Isn't your dead dad going to be disappointed in you for destroying his suit because your dad's dead and your suit's
that's the
destroyed?
most realistic
Haha.
part of the game right there.
Yeah, the
Um,
media.
That's
Yeah. And you're like, "Yeah, guys, I suck, sorry." And you're drunk and you're sad, and then this blonde lady shows up and says, "Man, I like you. Do you like me?" And then you go on a billboard and she's like, "Actually, I don't like you. I want you to join this superhero team where you sit in an office and tell heroes to do shit."
Well, her name's Blonde Blazer, and it's
Mm.
Dispatch. It's the name of the game.
Her name's a
Dispatch.
lie,
Well,
for
sort
one.
of. Well, isn't all superheroes' names lies?
her name is Mandy.
Sort of.
It's a superhero
She's the
name.
goat.
Yeah, obviously her real name's a fucking Blonde Blazer.
Well, she's not blonde. Spoiler alert, she's not even fucking blonde, and that pissed me off.
Oh my god.
Why?
And she
Why?
doesn't use fire.
What
Why?
is good?
David
I
Banner's not even
popped off-
green. He's not green, and it pissed me off.
And I popped
His
off
name's-
that she wasn't blonde, bro. I was like, yes. It was fire.
So yeah, you become a dispatcher. Your job in this game is to send superheroes to specific places according to what they're good at, and hopefully, with any luck, you will beat the little mini game where a ball bops around a little parallelogram, and if the stats line up to what the priorities need, then you get a success and your characters level up. You're in charge of a bunch of criminals. That's the idea.
Reformed. Well, villains. They're villains.
They're villains. Oh, we completely skipped over Acid Cock.
It's a minor.
Yeah, well, it comes back
No,
at the end.
listen, I had to sit there for 20 seconds and listen to a whole conversation with the dude's balls at the forefront of the frame. We're talking about Acid Cock.
This leads me to a wider point on the tone of this game. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Millennial coded.
Oh yeah, like insanely.
But
But in a bad way, I feel.
it's definitely too much, especially towards like the middle of the game where the stakes aren't as high. It's really like it, dude, wearing sunglasses at night guy.
Flambe, the very obvious Salt Bay insert.
To the homosexual flamer man, literally flamer, flaming, because he catches on fire.
I mean, I will say, like, the cast of characters is pretty ass. I'm not gonna lie.
I disagree. I actually like most of them.
You like most of them, so you like Sonar.
No, I dipped
Okay.
out Sonar.
That
But
was
he's
the-
voiced
that's
by
one
he's voiced by
Prism.
Charles White, a person that most people like. I used
Well,
to
hold on.
like
I
him.
don't lie. I don't mind Moist Critical. Horrible voice actor. He's not a good voice actor.
Yo, we're gonna
was
get
distra
canceled. No.
No,
He's
it was distracting, it was distracting. I don't
'Cause
know if maybe it's just 'cause I know the guy like
yeah, but then it's like,
voice
okay, Aaron
line all
Paul
the time.
fucking carries this game, but I'm not going, "That's Jesse Pinkman the whole game," you know?
Oddly
Dude,
enough,
I
I think that Aaron Paul's voice acting is fine. I think his vocal direction was pretty bad, though. They have him monotoned and calm voice throughout the whole game. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
what are
but
we
this
doing?
is where you're this wait, hold on, but we have a thing to compare about, because this isn't even the only superhero cartoon that Aaron Paul appears in, because he's in, Invincible, and he's way worse in that show, to the point where I thought that he was actually good like, an ass voice actor, but then he's in this, and he's way better,
I thought he
so,
was great in this game.
yeah, but his character in, Invincible, I was like, "Ugh." It was so distractingly the guy from Breaking Bad, you know
But
what I
there's a
mean?
ton of famous people in this game that,
yeah.
but, like Jacksepticeye's in this game. That I'm not
But
thinking it's
speaking of the critical
Jacksepticeye.
thing though, like it was ridiculous, at least for me. I don't know if it was just like random for me, but I played this game with Miss Lowe, and the amount of times that she repeated the, half man, half
Half
bat, all
man,
freak,
half
because he
bat,
just said it for the
all
6th
freak.
time was crazy work.
I
It
don't know
was like
why they
pulling us out of it
spammed that
every
voice
single
line. A
time.
game that has
It
so many
was
voice
like
lines, you think they could just
yeah,
record
so I don't know if
one
they just
voice.
didn't get him to record more or what happened there, but, like,
Well,
it was a
dude, and
little weird sometimes for
his
sure.
character in general just sucks. It's a crypto bro bat. Like, what? It's just a dumb character. That's what I'm
Dude,
saying.
you
Like,
have
these
to get him to go
characters
Mega
suck.
Bat. What do you mean? Lock in.
Like, what? So, okay, I'm going through the characters. You like Flambe? Really?
No. I'll
Okay.
I'll I'll rank my characters in order from most favorite to least favorite right now. Waterboy, the GOAT. He's the absolute legend. Love Waterboy.
He's a fine character. I'll get like some are fine. He's fine. I'll give you that.
Secondly, and this is the shitty one, 'cause I hate to break it to everyone, but this game catered to me 1000%. I love Invisibitch. Invisibitch is tight.
I mean that
Um,
she's
Yeah,
a
but we
fine
just didn't
character, but
we didn't figure out shit about Invisibitch, so I
don't
don't
care, she's coded. She has a model and an attitude and the, a charisma that I liked the entire time. It was
a
1000%
model?
catering.
What do you mean by that?
It Her model looks nice.
chill. But she's fine, but they have to make her not suck. She's a major part of the game.
Yeah, and I didn't know that going in, but instantly I was like, "This chick is awesome. I hope she's part of the game," and she was. Never have I had a game cater to exactly what I wanted to happen every single time, and it work out that way, except for
is
the very end.
Okay, but so keep going through these characters because I think
Alright.
this is where they really fall off. The rest suck.
The rest are pretty lower. I
Dude, Vaughn
liked
Bazer's the GOAT.
Chase, okay, because 'cause you're supposed to like him.
Chase is cool. I guess
I
I
do
was just
like
talking
Chase,
about the
actually.
team.
Okay,
Dude, you're
just as
forgetting about the
you
best character in the game already. You've already missed Roy.
Rabdo
Roy's actually the
loves
best
Cock
character.
Puncher, dude.
Dude, what do you mean? I'm talking about Roy, bro.
After that, it goes to, yeah, probably Royd, then Malevola, then,
Wait, who the
a
fuck's
and then
Royd?
everybody else blends
They're
in, so
talking
I
about
guess
the guy who's
Roy?
not on the team
He's
who's fixing the fucking
he's like
robot.
the Islander guy.
Oh, bruh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the bruh guy.
He's okay.
I put him up there with Chase.
his introduction is an odd, like weird, like, fucking dude bro power move thing where he's taking a piss without touching his cock, you know? Like,
Well, he
it's
doesn't want to
weird.
wash his hands, man.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't touch anything. He just gives you the entire motivation beyond.
And
But
then
the rest of the characters suck. Prisms, whatever. Punch ups,
Yeah, Prism
whatever.
sucks.
Golems, whatever. Like Coupe. It's just like they're just such like I don't know. They're not interesting.
They're like barely characters even.
But I also feel like
Yeah.
that's the problem with this game being a game and not like a TV show. That's a lot of
Right.
shit they could have fleshed out to like an insane
Mhm.
degree,
I agree.
and it really kind of hampers it.
Probably would have just been better as like a TV show.
Well, yeah, because you're forced. We talk about like the actual gameplay. It's pretty fucking like I honestly hate it. It makes the game double the length for no
I was
reason.
losing my goddamn mind near the end, I'm not gonna lie. I was
And
the
it's
whole city's on
Ah.
fire.
and it's basically pointless. You really can't lose at it.
Yeah, I don't know if you even can lose. Well, I didn't even know this happened. I don't know if this guy's happened to you or not. But if you lose the like the game on the last thing, like Blonde Blazer just shows up in your
I did not
roster.
lose. Nope. This is false narrative. I did not lose. I got to 1/3.
No. Did you
Wait, so
lost the last thing and then Blonde Blazer shows up and like makes you not lose.
wait, so does Blonde Blazer not always show up?
No, I didn't. Blonde Blazer
Look,
did not show up for me.
She showed up for
I didn't
me.
know. Yeah, she showed up for me too. I didn't lose though.
No, she did not show up for me.
I wonder if you just beat it like fast enough where maybe it's on like a time thing.
Yeah, I don't know. See,
'Cause I had her
that's
show
there's
up
a lot
too,
of
and then just
question
nuked
marks
'em.
about what actually happens in this game or not, depending on the events.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
like
she did
nothing
not-
really
she was
changes
not on my
unless
team.
you completely give yourself to one obvious path, and it's kind of cringe that they like make it so that you can't actually like do anything of any importance outside of
And that's really the problem with these games, isn't it? Because like you have your narrative that you want the game to tell, and like as it should be, right? That's like every other story of all time. So like the more different paths that you can have your character take, like the weaker that each one has to individually be. So
Yeah.
you end up with a situation where it's like you have obviously the intended ending, which is going to probably be the best one.
Right,
And then
like
you
the
have to have a
canon.
bunch of you would have to have like a bunch of like bullshit endings that obviously suck and would disappoint like the most people playing it. So instead of doing all that, you just basically don't really have any choices. You have the
Yeah.
illusion of choice.
But like even in the ones like where you do have a choice, it's like really poorly done. For example, like if you're a gooner and you're like, I love Blonde Blazer, and you want
Yeah.
to like pursue like a relationship with Blonde Blazer in one of these Telltale games, right? You have to impose yourself with at the date with her and Phenomena Man. You know what I mean? You have to be like, you can't be like, no, that's all right, or like be
Right,
like,
there's no
whatever you
nuance to it.
want. You can't be like what you have to just be like, yes, princess, whatever you want to be with you forever on every single question that's about her whatsoever. And same for like Invisigal. If you wanted to like, Miss Lowe and I were doing it like that, where we were doing it for Invisigal. We were pretty much doing everything favored towards Invisigal the entire game. But
Me
then
too.
after we looked it up and we did literally one thing that wasn't against her, but it wasn't like yes or no. It was, what's going on here? Like we're trying to figure out what's up. You know what I mean? And that was apparently a strike against it. And we could never then again
Right.
ever see like, and it was like, you know, you have to play a very specific way to get any meaningful change. It seems like we almost had identical playthroughs in 4 separate ones, and that's kind of not it.
That's what bugs me about this game too. The choices are just not like some of the biggest choices are like, does Sonar or Coupe make the team? But it really
Yeah.
doesn't matter in the end. It
No.
almost changes nothing. You get like a different cutscene, but
No, but I need to know what it's like when fucking Goonbat's leading the charge. Does that happen or no?
Do
What
you
do you
fight
mean?
Coop at the end?
You do.
Like no, yeah. Like
Is
what?
it
Like,
in the
Changes
same
to all
place?
of those scenes, yeah.
But
like
does
all
it
that
happen
shit.
in the same place that you fight Coop?
Probably.
probably in the
I-
fucking
For all of those lines, you can tell that they start saying like, "They did it." Like you know, they didn't want to re-record the voice lines, so they just
Yeah.
used like an ambiguous term. So
That's
that
what
it
bugs
it
me,
could be
man,
for
like-
Coop or for the bat.
if you make a game like this, you need to have like choices that like kill characters or like vastly fucking send the timeline in a crazy different direction. This game's like really just like I don't know. It's like bowling with bumpers. You know, you go too far to the left, it's just gonna bounce it back to the middle somehow every
The-
time.
I was analyzing the choices that you got throughout because, like, I do like the idea of illusion of choice and pointing it out. So, like, from what I've seen in the game makes you do the thing, but it gives you 3 choices on how to do the thing. It's like Robert Robertson's gonna make this inspirational speech. Do you want it to be about the stars? Do you want it to be about fate? Or do you want it to be about nihilism? Or in my favorite scene, fucking where he's talking to the team, it's like, all right, you're gonna insult the team and get them on your side. Are you gonna do it by insulting Coop? Or are you gonna do it by insulting Invisigirl? Or are you gonna do it by insulting fucking Flambe? Like what? Like you're doing the thing that they want you to do. How you go about it is all leading to the same path. You are railroaded. Because I would have liked a alternate story where like you don't encourage Invisigirl to go to the last mission and she says fuck this and doesn't get her extra points, which is probably the biggest points of bullshit. Um, in my opinion, where like there's a ranking system for these super heroes and your team is all dead last, and Invisigirl's getting shit on the whole time. Dead last the whole time. And she's like, I'm just gonna quit, fuck it. And you make this big speech and you're like, yippee, you can do this, whatever the fuck. And she comes back and you're like, okay, am I cutting her? And they're like, no, we're not letting you cut her. It's these
Well,
two.
Yeah, the game always does this thing where it like hedges its bets on the choices. Like say you pick Waterboy, well, Phenomenon comes in the end, and vice versa. You pick Phenomenon, it's like Waterboy comes in the end. Like so, the choice never really mattered because the game's always like, no, I'm gonna backstop it and actually just
Really,
kind of
the
give you
only
both options.
the only choice that like gives you like any kind of like I guess meaningful difference is like the Sonar versus Coop choice
That's
because
literally
that
like the
actually
biggest choice in the
changes
game.
it changes the scenes at the end, but only in like branching ways that will eventually branch back into the main scene anyways. It just like changes a couple scenes, which I guess is kind of cool. If you like go into it knowing that that's what's gonna happen.
I don't know. But like so you move along and you're a dispatcher and your team sucks and you have to cut one and you cut either Coop or Sonar. And after that, like things get a little bit rallied and heated up and you guys do more shit. And eventually you like there's like this side stuff where it's like you either you like Blonde Blazer or you don't, or you like Invisigirl or you don't. But there's like this dynamic between Blonde Blazer and Invisigirl where like Invisigirl is who Blonde Blazer is who Invisigirl wants to be or whatever. And then there's this pretty fucking long scene of Invisigirl diddling herself at the start of one of the missions as well, which completely changes the dynamic between Robert Robertson and her.
Very unnecessary in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a
Well,
pivotal plot point.
No, it's
It's
not. It
not.
actually
It's
makes things
not.
make even
Her
less sense.
saying that it happened was just as good as us having to see it happen.
Yeah, but the fact that we saw it means that for sure it did, and that for sure she should have had some sort of motive or explanation for why she did what she did. And the fact that she doesn't at all at the end, and just, I hope she's doing all right, is what is cooked. Like, because that's the actual plot to me. I don't give a fuck about this whole Mecha Man garbage. To me, the whole plot was why is she doing this shit? Is she like his daughter or something, or like?
Oh my
And
god,
then it doesn't matter. It just apparently that's it. That's what
they're just good
you know.
friends. in
That
my
just
point of view.
sucks. I was like, that's a mess.
They're just
What do you mean?
pals.
It's because she got the augment, dude.
Yeah, man.
Well, the game punished me pretty hard for liking Invisigirl as much as I did because she sucks.
No, to be
Oh.
fair, the game really pushes you to that
It
path
does.
anyway. It's
Yeah.
really saying go that path. Please go that path. Don't be a cuck with Blonde Blazer and Phenomenon. And don't be the rebound. Just go with fucking Vizzy.
I'm
do it.
just happy. I'm just happy that Blonde Blazer and Phenomenon don't get back together because that shit would have pissed me off like an unbelievable amount.
Well, there's so many like there's so much stuff that they left out that they could have put in. Like, how did I want to know the whole backstory to that? Why are Phenomenon Man and Blonde Blazer together? Like, why did they
Okay,
break?
wait.
She gave such a
I
non-answer.
created a fan fiction in my mind for this that makes like perfect sense
Oh
because
god.
no. Think about it. Because it makes sense that they would end up together at some point, but then when you see all of the things that that the guy says and does, you're like, oh, this guy's a fucking weirdo. So
Well,
it
he's
makes
an
sense.
alien.
Yeah, he's like not even like a human. So I could see why she would both fall for him and then also very quickly be like, this guy is not like the guy that I want to be dating. He's so unserious.
Also, she's a normal ass person too.
And that's the best thing.
So it's like, I don't know.
Well, so's Mecha Man, dude.
So is Mecha Man,
why
and
they
it
have to be
does really
together.
suck that like they are both like just normal humans. Were you ever able to? Did you end the game getting with Blonde Blazer, Brabdo?
Yes.
You did. Okay, so you can do that. Okay, because
You know hold on, you know what that changes, right?
Oh, it's just a kiss at the end. That's
That's
all.
it.
Yeah.
That's the only
yeah.
difference. It's
Wait,
fucking insane.
does Invisigirl still jump in front of the bullet for you?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Everything basically
That's
everything
what-
still happens.
That's what I'm saying. This game basically has no
That's
choices.
really cooked. I thought we were gonna come together, and I was gonna go, "Wow, that's dope." That like, it's like it really is just like Sonar or Coupe. That's
By
like
the
your
way, spoiler
only
alert.
choice.
If you kill the guy, the only thing that changes is Invisigirl is Blonde Blazer's like, oh,
Huh? Yeah, she doesn't
like,
like
did you
that because
kill-
I
you
killed the
killed
shit out of him.
You kill the guy. He's like, did you like that? Did you like? How did that make you feel? That's basically what happens.
Well, I got
I
the
didn't kill the guy, so she didn't say that to me.
I got
and
the bad ending.
What's
And
the bad ending?
The
She
same thing.
kills the guy and then dips out. But throws you the fucking whatever it is, the flux capacitor.
What?
She kills the guy.
Yeah.
That's
What do you mean?
crazy.
Who? Invisigirl?
Yeah, she kills the whatever his name is, Slade from Teen Titans.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah,
How
to
the
me.
fuck
She
did you
stabbed him
get
in
that
his-
ending?
That's what happened for me. She stabbed him in his throat.
That's what the game considers the bad ending, and then it's like, oh, Vizzy's evil now, and she runs away.
How do you
Like,
get that? Oh, do you
How
have to
did I
give
get
him
that?
the
How did I
power
get that
cell?
for treating Vizzy nice the whole fucking?
Yeah, me too.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
And then I got skeptical when I'm like, when she's fucking handcuffed. I'm like, nah, you need to chill
Well,
in
I
here.
actually think it comes down to one choice. Like, which cell did you give him? The guy.
Both.
Oh,
I also gave him both. It's not
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
that's the
also,
one that's the
also,
please.
by the way, about the handcuffs, you said you said you did what to her? You said you kept her there.
Yeah.
I chose to let her free, and then the people still show up too quickly, so you have to hide and leave her there tied up anyways. Even
Oh my
that's
Oh
not a real
my
choice.
God. Okay, so there is branching paths, I guess, but
But even that's not a real fucking choice, which is
I just think it's funny that
crazy.
the ending I got is considered bad, but it's literally the most interesting. It like sets up for a sequel.
Yeah, because we don't know what the fucking Visigal's up to. Like, there's no closure on that entire thing. That's why it's set up for a sequel.
But then you get the
Love it.
quote unquote good ending, and it's like what ties it all up.
yeah.
you later.
I-
What is the
there's
good
no
ending? What
sequel.
Brabdo got? A kiss? Is that the
The
good ending?
kiss, well, and
No,
then
no, no.
Vizzy like is
Okay.
like goes
So
to the
she's-
hospital.
Yeah, she gets shot in the
What?
shoulder, but she's fine. She's like, she's not
yeah,
even
she's
tripping
all
about
right.
it. She's like, yeah, I'm just shot in the shoulder. By the way, probably one of the most painful things that can happen to you, getting shot.
And
Well,
then
you're not
she
a superhero with asthma, dude.
That's true. That's true. I'm not a superhero. Oh, you know what else that you know what peeved me off about this? Because all of the people that had augments were throwing up after he got the bad power cell into his skull. Bro, she has an augment.
Yep.
Why wasn't she throwing up?
Plot hole
This-
right there.
That seems like a pretty big plot hole.
this game does like a cool thing in the middle of it where like you go onto one of the missions and you watch Invisigirl through cameras and hack into shit. That happens exactly once. I thought that was going to be most of the game where it would be like start the day, have a cutscene, do a dispatch. In the middle of it, you do a little thing with one of the heroes, you continue your dispatch, you have an end cutscene.
That happens twice.
That happens oh yeah, because you go to she goes and infiltrates the base.
Yeah. That's to me, that is where the game absolutely peaked. I think where you go and infiltrate the base to get the power cell thing, and then she's stuck, and then Chase goes fucking goat mode to save her.
Yep.
That is
That
where the
was-
game peaks.
That was the actual peak where he does the thing.
Yeah.
You see him like standing there doing the
After you
But-
just learned about how it's like it's killing him and shit. Well, not
And
just
then he
learned, but you learned that in the
Yeah,
beginning,
you
but
learned that from a while ago, but basically, like, you're like, "No," you're like, "Shit, dude, he's gonna die." But then he
But
doesn't die.
no, the end of the game fucking ruins it, man.
Yep.
He's on his deathbed, and they're like, "No, no, 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 no. We're just gonna revive him with the fucking blonde blazer gem, and now everything's fine." I'm like,
How did
"Well, you
he how did he get the suit?
that's
She
some
was
BS.
knocked out in the middle of the
So
park.
the
The
amulet
amulet comes with the
gives you
suit and the blonde hair, you know what
yeah,
I'm
that
saying?
Yeah,
that was
I get
understood
that.
by me.
Super
I
Saiyan."
get that. How did she go from passed out in the middle of the in the middle of, like, the garden area of the building to his hospital bed, and then taking all of that shit off, putting it on him?
No, no,
Like,
she fell down in the hole.
Yeah, she,
where where
basically,
is
like, ended up where he was
The
somehow.
hospital's in the basement.
Okay, so she got undressed, stripped
No,
down to
the
her street
amulet
clothes,
is
dressed
the
him up.
Yeah,
the
you take off the amulet and you put it on Chase, and then Chase takes
Yeah,
you upstairs.
When she
at
takes the
super
amulet
speed.
off, she has normal clothes on.
Like, it was
Right.
slower than
It's
I
not an
it could have
actual
been.
suit.
Yeah.
Wait, so okay, so you don't it's not an
See, you
amulet in the
you
suit,
see,
you
you
just
have
take
to
the
go on the
amulet
date
out.
with her to know this, because when you go on the date with her, she takes the amulet off, and then she's just wearing regular clothes.
Okay. Well, that begs a further question. Why didn't she take the amulet off on the first time that you guys went to the bar so she could get drunk less because she's an alcoholic and she's
Well
upset that she has to drink so many beers as a superhero, but she could just take the fucking amulet off?
Well, it's a
I mean,
secret that she's not
yeah,
like that.
she was, and she was a little, and she was also thinking about it. She's also, what's the word I'm looking, she's, like, insecure about the way that she is without the amulet on in the first place, which you come to discover via the events of the date.
Also, on top of that, you get into the dispatch office and she's like, "Don't tell anyone you're you're fucking Mecha Man." When you get there, half the fucking building already knows, which if you've ever worked in a building, that means everybody knows. And then 3 more people find out within 10 minutes. So, like,
No,
what
hold on.
secret are we really having?
Only 3 people know.
There's Invisigirl, there's Chase, and then there's Blonde Bomber.
Well,
Blonde
Chase has known
Bomber
you your whole life.
Yeah.
Right.
Blonde
He's the
Bomber,
only
most likely
Okay, there's
d
4 people. Blonde Blazer, Chase, Invisigirl, and Royd. Those are the only 4 people that know at the
yeah.
beginning.
Well, okay, but that makes sense though because Chase knows you. Chase sent Blonde Blazer to recruit you, so
Exactly.
obviously she has to know, and Royd's fixing your suit, so he has to know. The only one that's like, "Oh shit," was Invisigale.
But she turns invisible, so she knows she could
Right.
be anywhere at any time.
So it makes sense.
To an extent, I don't think it makes sense that 4 people in one building kept a secret from everyone.
Well,
That's
they're all
never happened.
superheroes. Their whole identity is
Their
secret.
whole
That's their life.
Also,
I
like, the
get
game
that.
only takes place over the course of, like, a week. It's not even like
It seems that way too, yeah. So, like, you make this inspirational speech, and everybody likes you more, and you go out to a bar, and you beat the shit out of a bunch of people, and you have this, like, nice
that scene
little
was cool, by the
fucking
way.
That was a
Yeah, I
cool
like
part
that
too.
scene. Um,
Golem's out there with his headphones in.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
Golem
totally
can't come in.
'cause
You give everybody
he took
shots,
everybody while he was there.
and then, like, fucking, you're in this fight, and the pop star chick?
Prism.
My favorite part of the whole, like, scene is when Prism, like, blinds someone, and he's like, "Ah, I'm temporary blind," and she's like, "No, you're blind forever," and I'm like, "That's fucked up. Just
Some
kill him."
millennial
Like
shit.
like, what are we doing?
Yeah, millennial shit, and then you got the dude Punch Up just running around punching people in the nuts, dude.
Which makes an appearance at the end as well, because guess what? The Acid Cock comes back and Punch Ups
Hey, that's the
it
biggest
punched him in the
payoff.
cock. Like, you
They
know.
they set it all up over 8 hours.
Yeah,
Yep.
they set the whole thing up, dude, so that this guy could get the dick punch final joke.
That's peak foreshadowing right there.
So that's the Chekhov's gun, dude. It's Chekhov's wiener.
Chekhov's wiener.
Dude,
So, like,
Might be on the shorts, dude. That's why
stupid as
They
fuck.
set it all up, dude.
they set it all up. It was
Yeah, give it up.
That's
So,
what we
like,
call Citizen Kane right there.
exactly.
I did my primary focus on Invisigirl because at the end my brain was hurting. Because again, Forlo was right and Collins was right in the sense that, like, the motive doesn't make sense. Not only did she used to be a villain and then get reformed, but you realize that she's the one that put the bomb on the back of your suit that blew it up, and then immediately after joined, like, the superheroes, but then she wasn't a she was like a double agent, but then she had a sex dream about Robert Robertson, and then had a change of heart, and then apparently at some point, either she kills Slade and then becomes the supervillain, or takes a bullet for you and loves you or whatever. But it's like there she's going all tipsy topsy turvy like in 7 directions, but for no reason other than she's a dark, mysterious, angsty pixie cut chick.
She's
that
really like the main character of this game, actually.
Yeah, and I get that it's super fitting for the dark, mysterious ball buster chick that's a little bit too aggressive and a little bit out of society to have the invisible power where she could just blend in and not be seen, and she uses it when she's embarrassed or scared. But come on, what are we doing?
That's a criticism, I guess. I don't know. To me, that kind of just makes sense.
It's just on the there's just so many on the nose things, and this is why I hate Beef. Beef is so fucking on the nose of, oh, I love this cute little fat dog. This fat little chunger is over here being fat, and oh my god,
Beef
Dude,
alone.
wait,
no,
wait.
dude, because Chase
There's a
loves
larger
him so much, dude.
There's a larger point here. This game is not. I don't think any of us are in the target audience for this game, actually, because if you go on Reddit and you type in, like, if you talk about any discussions about this game, they're talking about, like, oh, who killed the guy and who didn't kill the guy. If you read the comments, are like, I had to kill him because he threatened my dog. I'm like, it's like the most Reddit shit of all time. It's like, dude, he had to die.
I don't know. See, I kind of
Right,
felt
the
that
dog.
way though. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna let them kill the dog.
Like, yeah, it's definitely it's fucked up for him to do, but it's just like that's like some Reddit morality.
I just don't know how you could hate Beef.
Because I didn't
Out of
hate
all the
him.
fucking garbage characters we got going on here, you hate the fucking cute dog.
I didn't hate him with, like, such a ferocity as I do now until the very end where I didn't get the option to just sacrifice Beef and blow this guy up with a fucking rocket launcher. Because it's like, dude, why does the whole game have to pause
So
it?
you're mad because you couldn't kill the dog.
No, I'm mad because that wasn't even in the realm of possibility.
Nothing was in the
But
realm of
I
possibility.
know, but
it
as
seems
you're
like.
understanding, this game has no choices anyway. You would have picked shoot the rocket at Beef, and Beef would have somehow slipped out, and he dodges the like. That's how this game.
That would have
is.
been fine. That would have been
Exactly.
fine.
No, would it? Because then I would have told you that if you don't shoot him with him, he drops Beef anyway. You would have been like, "Well, now I'm pissed."
No, because like
the
it's not
illusion's gone.
necessarily that Beef is the cute dog. Beef is a purely like it's a
Turns out Beef had superpowers the whole time, bro.
it is
Imagine.
just like pure
Dodge the
catering
rocket.
fan service slop, dude. It
Oh
is
my god!
Beef
But
is a slop
Invisigirl isn't.
character. What?
Yeah, hold on, I'm
Invisigirl isn't
off the
fan
rails
service
here.
slop, bro.
She is, and I have big problems with Invisigirl too. She fucking sucks.
You literally said she's your favorite character in the
Yeah.
game.
A character can suck and still
I
be
know,
my
I know,
favorite
but
character.
I know, but you can't be shitting on Beef because he's fan service, but then be like, I love everything about Invisigirl. She fucking sucks, but I love her. She's my favorite character. When she's literally also slop.
Yeah, but like, why can't I have the juxtaposition of I like this slop and I don't like this slop?
I don't think
If I can
slop
like
is slop.
something because it's slop, why can't I hate it because it's
No,
slop?
no, no. You can. I'm fine with you hating Beef. I just think calling it like fan service slop the reason you hate it, but liking the other fan service slop because that's the fan service that like appeals to you is just like strange criticism, and I
Well,
don't
I
know
feel
how valid it is.
I feel as though Invisigirl serves a better plot device than Beef does because throughout the entirety of the game, Beef does nothing but slow down the plot.
Sure,
Like,
but it's
he
such
doesn't-
a crazy comparison because Invisigirl is a major plot device in the whole game, and Beef is like it's so tiny.
The guy's dog.
And
You
yet
could-
somehow becomes the major plot point of the game at the end.
I guess it's more like a scene, but literally you could take Beef out of the game, and it's the same game. You can't take Invisigirl out of the
Yeah,
game.
the
I mean, that's
problem
fair.
the
That's a
major plot
completely
point
fair
thing is
criticism.
definitely just like you can say the writing of the game was shit though. I don't think that's like makes Beef like his
Well,
character bad.
Yeah,
Which
how
I do
they
think is
use
true.
Beef is worse than Beef the character, I think.
But yeah, the ending of the games is bad, I think. I think like I said, I think the game peaks where Chase is, like, dying, and it's really hyping up, but they really fucking fall flat at the end. I do not think they end the game well, no matter what ending you get.
'Cause, yeah, like 'cause you go throughout the city and everything's, like, exploding, and you fix all of that stuff, but then Slade comes up, and a lot of the game revolves around this little power core that you don't know how to make, and you never learn how to make. It's the ultimate MacGuffin. You keep trying to make it, and you just keep failing. So you figure out where it is, you go to this warehouse, Invisigirl tries to take it, she gets close, ends up taking it, but Slade shows up and then fucking, kicks her inhaler around and stuff because, again, she has asthma, that's a major plot point. Um, and then Slade shows up to the superhero quarters and just wrecks shop on everything. The whole idea of Slade is that he wants to see into the future. He calculates percentages of what could happen. And if those percentages line up, then he wins. They do most of the time. He wants it to happen all of the time. So it goes into this big giant superhero fight, everyone versus Slade, and his mech that he's trying to control gets all fucked up. Um, and then you have the choice of giving him the real power core, the fake power core, or both of them. From my understanding, no matter what the fuck you do, it's bad for Slade. Also, Slade kill your dad. That's something I don't know if I mentioned, but he definitely killed your dad. Um, has a whole monologue about it.
What did you guys do? Did you
I
guys
gave
do
him
the
both.
Yeah,
No,
and,
I said,
and
I'll just
you
give him
have
a real one.
they make it so easy to be like, okay, this is the railroad. I'm just gonna follow the railroad that they want me to be on here.
I only gave him both because I thought the idea of, like, a all-seeing future guy, like, that works solely on percentages and probabilities, losing a 50-50 was hilarious to me.
I'm not gonna lie, I only gave them both because I was like, this doesn't even matter. That was. But it turns out it does matter a little bit, but in my head I was like, it doesn't matter. So just give 'em
Very
both.
little. Very fucking little.
Also, why would you spare this guy?
Because what's the point of not sparing him? He's
To
cooked.
make
Like
sure he doesn't
he,
kill anyone anymore.
it's not gonna happen again. The guy's cooked. Like if you just like look at him, he's like he's
He already broke out of jail once, that was the
you've
whole
already made
point.
him like brain dead. It's like there's no point. Like why even bother killing him?
No, dude, he tried to kill your dog, and we all know you
Yeah.
must kill a
Reddit
human that tries
justice.
to kill a dog, dude.
Yeah, you gotta get Reddit Chungus justice.
A dog's life's worth more than a human's life.
To some. Not just a human's life, but like everybody's life, right? Because it's kind of implied that he's gonna go take over the world with all of his powers.
Yeah, I mean, Chase said it best, "I will kill everyone in this building, including you, to make sure that beef stays healthy," or whatever the fuck he said.
Also, that's why the beef shit isn't that great, because it's like, that's how they incorporate Chase, dude. Chase loves beef. Chase comes and saves the day.
I do like Chase more than I hate beef.
I have to wonder why he brings the dog literally everywhere he goes with him though. Like, is that actually
He didn't want to leave him
necessary?
at home.
I guess not. For like 5 seconds while he goes to like, you know, rescue his maybe not girlfriend. He's like,
Oh,
shit, dude, I gotta go get there as fast as possible. Let me bring my dog with me.
Also, what a shitty power.
to move.
What, run fast?
Run fast, but it ages you fast? That's fucking a pretty
Yeah.
bad
I think we
side
have to do
effect.
the math. He said he moves 52 times faster than normally, but then he ages 52 times normally. So that would mean that he would have to be like running for a straight year in order for him to appear 52.
Which he probably did. If I could run
guess,
really,
he
really
was making
fast, I'd
Twinkie
probably
runs
run really,
all the
really
time.
fast.
But like, how did he not notice it? Because at
Right.
that stage, he should have been like 30 as a 20-year-old. And at that point, he must have been like, something ain't right here.
It's not the most beautifully written game in
No.
terms of
In terms of things making
They went,
sense.
but Matt Mercer and Moist Critical and
The Critical Role.
Yeah, I can't believe Critical Role got Matt Mercer to play the villain. What a shock.
mm.
Did you read any of the bonus comics?
I did.
No.
Those are something, dude. Some of them
Right.
are that.
like the
Crazy.
cheek spread one.
Yeah.
I missed out.
I went through.
There's a
How to
whole
beat
Waterboy comic, dude.
You know what? I still got the game. I didn't delete it yet. It's not too late for Waterboy. All right, let me go over Waterboy because I love this guy. All right, so Waterboy
Hates the
comes
dog, loves
in
the fucking
the
slime
same
ball.
the same time that you do, right? And Waterboy can't really talk well. He has a speech impediment, and
His
there's this
character
really
is so unsubtle, bro.
and like he's very socially awkward, and his superpower, you find out, is vomiting water. He doesn't even shoot water out of his hands, he just vomits it, and this is done in a scene that's actually pretty like
Put some
nuanced.
force behind it though, to be fair. A little
Yeah.
bit of force behind the water vomit.
The scene you figure this out is pretty nuanced in the sense that, like, Invisigirl's pissed at you because you chew her out, but she brought you a donut. So, Invisigirl leaves a donut on your desk and then smashes it. So it's like, "Yeah, I like you, but now I'm too upset with you to, like, leave it here, so smash it." And so you show up and Waterboy is just like, "Yeah, yeah, this, that," and you're like,
Well,
"Okay, good
this is
job,
important.
Waterboy."
He was hired only as a janitor.
Yeah. Which is fitting for his, character. But then, like, you can bring him on your team because your 2 choices after you fire, either Moist Critical or Coop, is to either have the heartbroken Phenomenon, which is Omni-Man, but sad, and keeps giving everybody melon baskets,
And also stupid. He's
and
also
he's
really
stupid.
dumb.
I like this about the game though. They basically give you, well, Waterboy's optimistic, but he's fucking useless. Or you can have like the basically Superman, but he's depressed and useless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a good choice. Once I learned that I could get Waterboy on my team, I was so stoked. Because then you do, like, have the whole Waterboy arc where you, like, sit with him and you're like, "You know what? Maybe if you just, like, stop caring what people think," you know? Which I is kinda dumb and, what's the fucking term for it? I don't wanna ableist, I guess, to say that people with stutters are just it's all in their head because they're just thinking too much. I think that's fucking stupid. But, like, yeah, either way, Waterboy ends up being the GOAT. Did anybody pick Phenomenon?
I did
I guess
not.
not.
No, everybody picked Waterboy. See, that's how you know he's goated.
Well, he's not good. I just found him funny. He was funnier, and I mean,
I just
Phenomenon
did it because I
sucks.
knew it was the game. I knew it was what the game wanted you to do.
Yeah, that's the other. That's the problem with this game. You can basically see
You
almost
can see right
exactly what they
through it.
want you to do. Yeah.
So yeah, Waterboy's the best. Phenomenon, his like mini arc of being sad that Blonde Blazer broke up with him is actually pretty funny. He's like walking in the street all slow, and then he's laying on a car and it's like destroyed. And because I really thought that Phenomenon Man would be a bigger part of the story. Um and he's not. They kinda just make a huge joke out of him, because he starts out like, he has one scene where he's on the news and he's being awesome, and then he has the next scene where he's doing a commercial and he's kinda bad at acting, and then he gets broken up with, and he's useless the rest of the game.
'Cause he's depressed.
But, like, I guess this is good world building where, like, I feel kinda gypped out of, like, all of these characters because there is more to them, it seems like. Like, what's the dynamic between, there's, like, a dynamic between Coop and
Punch Up.
and Punch Up,
There's a
and
comic
then
on that.
there's also a dynamic, with who said did Coop also say that, Sonar was gonna see boobs?
No, that was who was that?
Prism? Was that Prism?
Was it? Or it was Malevola.
Yeah, like, there was, like, some sort of, like, connection between all of these characters, but it's not fleshed out at all. Um you get some buffs sometimes, you know, but aside from that, like, maybe some banter.
But that's why the game would just be so much better served as like a TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
I don't know.
also feel like the game definitely wanted you to get rid of Sonar instead of Coop because Sonar sat there, doing the coffee maker and having that be really loud during an entire conversation,
Well, yeah, they
whereas
make him
Sonar didn't.
suck.
Yeah.
Well, and what does Coop do that like, she's kinda just irrelevant. They're like, "Oh, she's just not good at the job," but there's no, like I can't remember a scene where you're like, "Oh, fuck
She's
Coop."
like a bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
Coop
right?
Coop does practically nothing the whole game. She throws knives. That's her whole character. She
Well,
has
and, like,
no
so
Nobody does anything the whole game.
and Sonar's incompetent, dude, like, he gets stuck in the gym because he wanted to see boobs. It's like and then he had to be paged, and he's late to the fucking dispatch shit.
True.
And that dispatch stuff just sucks, dude. I hate playing this ping pong game with percentages, and then you fail for no reason.
But then it doesn't even matter in the end anyways.
I
so-
know, that's what sucks. I'm coaxed into playing this game that I know doesn't matter, but I'm still getting pissed when I fail fucking an 87% on my little
And then
ping
it
pong ball.
says injured because you didn't
Oh, yeah.
take care of the kids at the playground. What?
You're incapacitated, or you failed some weird dialogue check, and now you're injured.
Yeah, like
And then there's that one mission where they're all just fucking each other up. They trip each other, and now they're injured for no reason.
That was the worst.
I was
hated
getting
that.
pissed. I was getting unreasonably upset.
Which
at
I
some
guess
of
is
the
good
fucking
because that's kind of how they want you to feel.
It
Right.
was stupid as fuck. I was like, I just have no. Even in the dispatch mini game, I felt like I didn't have a choice. That's why it sucked to me.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was getting railroaded, and then I was like, all right, well, playing, at least I'm active now. And then even in that, it's like, these are the ones you're failing, and these are the ones you're making. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I was like, okay.
And then hacking, I wanted to go throughout the game without losing a hacking thing, but I lost 3 of them, and it fucking haunts me because, like, the hacking's not difficult.
It
It
reminds
just
me of the shit in Spider-Man
yeah,
on the tab. Yeah, but even more simple.
I don't know. I give it a 6.
6. Whew.
That is insane.
That's rough.
Well, if it was a TV show, would you give it a 6?
No, I'd give it, like, an 8. It's
Yeah.
weighted. I think that the animations are tremendous. I think that the story is serviceable. I like some of the characters. The writing is on point at points, but if we're talking like a story game where the gameplay isn't anything to write home about and parts of the story still aren't like great and some of the characters aren't that great, like I'll weight it towards story. I thought it was very entertaining at points, and at points it wasn't entertaining at all. Like but yeah, a 6.
That just seems so low. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I came into this podcast thinking like, oh, it's an easy 8. But
Yeah.
now after basically all we've done is shit on it. Because it's actually quite good. Even though all we have are criticisms of it.
Yeah.
And the gameplay, it's not that bad. Like like you just do it, right? It's like a thing to do. It's not like any worse than playing like Candy Crush or Tetris or something. It's like a thing to do. So I don't know, maybe like a 7.7 or something like that. I recommend it. I think people should play it if they're vaguely interested in cape shit.
Oddly enough, I also recommend it at a 6. It is there should be like a 6-star asterisk plus
That's
recommend.
what I see. I'm just trying to think like what else was rated a 6. Like you gave Bloodlines a 6,
Yeah,
Code Vein a 6, Dark
I
Envoy
don't
a
recommend
6.
either of those games.
Yeah, but I think that's what I'm saying. This game's like better than that. Just I feel. It's just
I guess I
not
don't
really a
give decimal
game.
points that much. I maybe a 6 is disingenuous, like a 6.8. It's at the top end of 6.
So it's closer to a 7.
It's way closer to a 7. If you
Okay.
wanna bump it, fuck it, we'll bump it up to a 7. 'Cause, like, I'd rather it be a whole 7 than a high 6.
A 7. I'm just
That puts
surprised
it with
everyone's so
Kingdom
low.
Hearts 2.
I 8. I think 8 is probably actually where it belongs.
See, okay, so I was almost at a 9 at one point in
Wow.
the game. It fell off for sure after the chase shit for me. I'm probably like
Well, as a show, I think it would be higher, but I have to think about like all like all the stuff that's like pointless in the
Yeah.
game.
but it's
That-
also like the
that-
game
that
gives you
keeps
the
it-
option to turn a lot of that shit off. I'm like, would
That's
that make
true.
it better?
It
Well,
would make
the-
it less of a game, I guess. Maybe I don't know. I see. It's a weird thing to even
It's so hard to judge it
categorized.
as a game. It's
Yeah,
so much
exactly.
easier just to judge it as like a piece of content.
Right.
Yeah, well,
I will
that's
say
kind of
it wasn't
how.
entertaining. Like I would definitely recommend people do it. So for that reason, I guess 8. I don't know. It just feels safe to me.
This doesn't take off a full point, but I will say that at one point I did have a crash, and this crash came in at one of the beginning cutscenes, and you can't skip any cutscenes. And there's some long fucking cutscenes. Now, there's no reason to really skip a cutscene because it's a story-based game. But if you're playing it again, that means if you want to do some of the extra railroaded choices and you want to replay the game, you're there for the full experience again. You can't just like, oh, I don't
Yeah,
want to
you do
see
gotta do that.
Invisigirl like diddle herself again. You have to watch that whole scene again.
Yeah, it's called YouTube for that one. And to be honest, probably you could just watch the whole game
Yeah,
on YouTube.
I hate to say that, but really you could just watch like all cutscenes and
Or your favorite streamer playing the
That's
game
why I
or
don't rate it
something.
like as high as like an 8 or something. It's not that I have it I have it low, but I think it's like I don't know. It's got so many glaring problems. Like we don't have like any choice in the choice game. The mini game's not great. Like I don't like it's an enjoyable story, but that's about that.
yeah.
So like
I will
I
say
think
it's
it's
probably
good, but
the best story in one of these kinds of games.
No.
Except
I
for
disagree.
maybe
Oh,
I
shit.
disagree.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
No, no.
Except for The Wolf Among Us, which is actually the best.
No.
I haven't
What do you
played
mean
Wolf
you
Oh
don't?
Among
shit,
Us,
Frank's
so
about to dump.
I can't say anything.
No, because
Wolf Among
even
Us
if
is
we
peak.
weight it even if we weight it on the choices and if they matter or not, I still think the first Walking Dead has the same problems and is still a better story.
So I think this shit's like you should play it because it's a fire story, and you should just go through the experience. But it's like not anything to write home about.
It
It's
does
not
kind of
something like
okay, to be
I
fair,
don't
it
think
does
it's
kind of
special.
tell you it does kind of give you some of the story during the gameplay too, a little bit, like, through the mechanics, sort of, right? Like, things are happening. They don't really matter that much, but, like, they probably could have done more with that.
But
But
it's
yeah,
like, is that
it's,
the
like,
best
in
way to
there.
do it?
Probably not, but it's in there.
And the game has, like, high points, and if you play this
High
game, you'll have
points,
fun,
high
and it'll be
points.
a good story, but you can just watch the game, and as far as superhero shows that are entertaining to watch, then we're putting it up against Invisible and The Boys and all of that shit, and that's just a whole different thing, like
Yeah, this shit is a 7.
He's a 7.
Dude, this is, like, the most tightly knit
I hate that I'm giving this shit the
sports
highest
as well.
score.
What do you think I was gonna show up and give this game a 10?
No, not a 10. I
I
just
think
didn't
you're
think
just
I'd be
I
the
mean, you're
highest.
rating it like a piece of content. Like,
I'm
I feel
giving
like
it
that
an
kinda
8, like,
changes the
it's
But
pretty
it-
high, it's, like, one of my
But that
highest
but that
scores.
but that's the thing, fucking, I don't know, this game, I legitimately laughed, which a lot of games fail to do.
True, actually,
There
that's
were some
true.
actual emotional moments, I was like, "Damn." The chase shit was actually like, "Damn, that kinda hit
yeah, that
me."
was tough.
But it kind of but I fucking hate the ending, so 'cause honestly, the part where, like, after the chase shit, I'm like, "This is like a 9, easy." But it, like, slowly kept falling down, and then the more I thought about it, and then when I learned about the endings, I think I'm at an 8.5.
Yeah,
Would you
highest,
say?
but not really it's still tight
by
knit like
only
Brad
by
said.
Yeah.
half a
It's
point.
we're all within a pretty yeah.
But this was almost a 9, honestly, which is crazy 'cause this is barely a game.
Right, but it's barely, like, a really good game, I guess.
And it has the least gameplay out of any of these story-based games, which is really saying something. Even that Star Trek game we played, you could shoot guns.
Ugh. I
The
just watched you guys I watched
stars,
Frank
you
play that
guys did
for, like,
not join
2
in.
hours, and I was like, "I'm good on this, bro."
Yeah.
That looked so bad.
What do you mean?
You
Dude.
know exactly
That
what I
shit wasn't
mean.
that bad. I forgot me and Frank only played that.
I like
was
Star
pretty
Trek, and that
good.
shit was tough. That
I
shit
like
was
Star Trek, it wasn't that bad, dude. It wasn't that bad.
no, it wasn't as bad as, like, fucking Battalion Wars or some shit like that.
Better than Brave Fencer Musashi.
No.
But
Speaking of which, dude
it had gameplay, though.
Frank, what did you play this month?
I played
Yeah.
I played Neo 3, which I gotta beat because I'm not even close to beating. I played Out of Action, which is
Uh-huh.
a tremendous first-person shooter, made by, I think, one guy. I played Hearthstone.
Yep.
I played Ball Pit. I
I think you're
played
forgetting one.
did I play Wretch Define Ascent this
Welcome
n
to Highguard.
I played High Guard. I was a High Guardian. That was the oh
I'm
my
a top
god.
100 Highguard player right now, guys.
Somehow the
Yeah.
shortest month, so much shit happened.
Yeah.
it was a busy month for gaming.
I played Shit Ass Marathon.
Marathon shit ass, but Highguard's not shit ass.
He's like, I'm a High
High
Guardian.
High Guard is so close to being anything. High
It's
Guard is the
not
most
close.
It's the
nothing
best
fucking
gaming
game.
meme of 2026, and
What's my review? Hang on. Let me pull up my review of High Guard. Hang on.
I'm surprised.
We're getting quite
it's not
masturbatory here. High
It's so
Guard.
close. It's not even
It
anywhere
is.
near.
They just
No,
need to
it
cut
is.
out all of the mechanics.
Just
They just-
change the whole game,
Just
and
make
it's
the game a
almost done.
different game, and it's perfect.
It's so close.
Dude, that's every comment about that game, bro. Everything is like, oh, just change literally everything about it, and it'll be perfect. Like, what do you mean? Like, because they're not even true. Like, the art assets in this game are terrible. Everything looks horrible. It's like the worst.
High Guard is the
theming.
most is the most derivative game ever created. There is not a single unique mechanic to be found. Therefore, by the transitive property, this game is just as good, if not better, than every single game that came before it. High Guardians assemble 10 billion years of High Guard. How many players are there? 112?
Right now, hold on, 271.
Excellent. I also played Total Warhammer 3.
You
What
did
else?
for like 5 seconds.
This dude's a gamer
There's one more.
beyond all reason.
Beyond All Reason. Thank you.
Played Mugenics, dude. That Mugenics came out.
Mid
Great soundtrack.
That game
Oh.
disappointed me.
Damn.
So just wait for
We're getting double
better
canceled
for
this
it.
podcast.
I'll have 20,000 DLCs, dude. You just gotta wait 10 years.
I'm sure. To be fair, dude, I didn't really like Blinding of Isaac either.
That's fair, I guess. I liked that game a lot at the time, but now in hindsight, it was fresh.
That yeah, but it's like
It was
Eugenics
of
is
its time.
cool, but like I don't know, like FTL was cooler to me. And it's
Okay.
like Blinding of Isaac is fine, but it's like Enter the Gungeon is more fun.
I mean, yeah, there are more fun games that have come out after Isaac. But it was just like to me, in my mind, that game's like the grandfather of like
Right,
indie
it's like
games that
how
don't suck.
and of like that genre too.
Right.
Just
The-
like Slay the Spire.
All right, my game of the month is
Oh, God.
Will it pass?
It
we have back-
actually rests on you.
Oh God.
What does that mean?
I am attempting to pick Romeo is a Dead Man.
What is that?
Oh,
That's why it rests on you.
Why does it rest on me?
I don't know if you played it yet.
This is up to your discretion. I have played it.
In
But
its
I stopped-
entirety?
No, I stopped playing it. I can
That's
tell you how
not
much
good. That's
That's-
not good.
that is not good. I have a total of 4 hours in Romeo's a Dead Man.
Then we're
Man,
gonna
you
have to
just
roll
pick
it.
it back up.
You vetted this game, which means that you know
I'll-
exactly what's wrong with
Listen,
it.
I'll restart it if this is what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you.
No.
If you either love Suda 51 or you don't. And like if you love Killer 7 and Lollipop Chainsaw and No More Heroes, then you'll probably enjoy it, but if you even mildly don't like those games, you're going to have a fucking miserable time.
I'm
What's the
excited.
backup game looking like?
There isn't one because we already
Anyways,
got it.
the game of the month is Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc.
True.
Wait, so we're really playing this? You want me to reset it?
You don't have to reset it.
I feel like that
Whoa,
destroys the
whoa.
spirit, though.
Straight up, I'm pretty sure it's my pick, no?
Wait, it
We
is
did-
Forlow's
We
pick,
did
Frank.
Vampire Masquerades, then we did Live Alive, then we did this. And now,
Yeah.
Oh, Bloodlines was
Rayman
after
3.
Puppeteer.
now it's Rayman 3.
Frank's like, I got
Hoodlum
my
has
pick.
it.
Oh, I
Stole
tried to
it.
parry your fucking pick. That wasn't in malice, Forlo.
Oh,
I'm just a fucking
shit.
idiot.
I know, dude. That's why I'm ripping
Wait, so now Romeo is Dead Man will be
I
French.
thought I
fence,
thought
so
I
you
was
get
a
around.
moron. I had to double check the YouTube. Dude,
No,
but it
no,
came
I'm an
out
idiot.
normal.
I'm an
It's gonna be
absolute
movie
dummy.
magic, dude. Edit, snip, cut.
Dude, there's so much wasted brain power on trying to find a
He's like
fucking
looking
game.
for games. He's like, gotta-
he didn't
got a
have
whole
one
nother
coming in.
month.
Running out
So
of
it's
time.
Rayman. Which Rayman is it? Rayman 17?
Rayman 3.
Hoodlum
Hoodlum
Havoc.
Havoc.
So are we? What version are we playing? The GameCube,
The mobile.
the N-Gage.
Dude, I mean, realistically, I did. I know a lot of people who played this game more than once, and within a day. You know if you know what I'm saying. And they say there's not very much difference in the game version. So if you guys have an emulator preference, there's nothing except for one soundtrack in one of the versions.
It's on
And everything
GOG.
else. So realistically, we should be playing on like a similar version.
What about
We
the
can find
PC
the one that's the
version?
best.
Is that?
But I know there's a
fine?
bunch. Yeah, there's like a bunch of them. I just don't know which one's like exactly the easiest to acquire.
I'm
Whichever
playing
one
on
it is, we
N-Gage.
should just all try to do. I feel like.
Well, but there's a GOG version of the PC, so that's probably
That's where I'm going.
the
Yeah,
best.
well,
I just
then
don't
let's
because
try to do
sometimes,
that.
well, sometimes these old like this era of games on PC are horrible.
I see.
2003, yeah, true.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about
Sometimes they're not.
I don't know about the PC version, to be honest. But realistically, if that one's remotely jank whatsoever, then I think it's default PS2 emulator. We'll just make it.
Nah, GameCube, man. We're dolphin heads.
Sure, man.
What
Sure,
do you
man.
mean?
Sure, whatever you want to do. Dolphin heads.
Dolphin heads.
Not Rayman Origins.
No, dude.
Oh, I also played PM.
I've played like the
Yeah.
remotely recent Rayman games. I've not played this one.
Better not be clipping through shit, dude. We want an authentic gaming experience.
Dude, I wanna play the game myself for the first. You think I'd play a game for the first time and go, let me fucking.
Yes, I've
yes,
seen
I
it.
know
I've
what you do.
literally
I know
seen
what you
it.
do.
Wait, what are we smoking?
Just
What
for
kind of
the
shit are we
first
doing?
try, you hit Arrow Proxy and Rayman. Let's go.
I know you see a corner and you go, "There's a slope there," and then it's all
Dude,
fucking downhill.
Shut
all
the
over.
fuck up. Shut
these
the
these
fuck up.
fucking games
Dude,
just in wireframe grid, dude.
You're right in a couple of games. I did. No, you're actually just a straight up correct. I think.
You
But
did hit
in Odyssey to the
Bloodlines. Like,
West,
huh,
I
did
was
you
like,
know
oh,
that
this
they-
corner looks cooked, and I like jumped in it while putting on my skateboard, and I just out of bounds myself, and I was like,
Bro, you remember
"Oh,
Arc
shit."
Raiders? You're like, huh?
Well,
And now
that's
you're
not-
fucking under the map.
you-
Dude,
you did
I'm
change
just
how I look at
exploring. I don't
Arc
try to. I don't skip content. I'm like having a blast. You know.
You did drop into Bloodlines and be like, "Did you know that they just load all the textures at once? That's silly, right?"
That's not my fault. I just kept fucking falling through shit, dude. I was just walking normally. That one was just the game's fault. I can't lie.
That game was held together by
The other two was me. That one was just the game.
All right,
Okay.
Rayman 3. I gotta get my
Mhm.
shit together.
And 3. Yippee! Another cartoon platformer from Forlo. Lock in.
This one's actually good though. This one's actually I already know this one's good. I've played. I haven't beaten it, but I've played it before, back in the day.
Oh, there's a mod, dude. Better Rayman 3 mod for the PC version.
Oh shit, dude! I gotta get that.
Any closing statements?
Dispatch is pretty
Welcome.
good.
To High Guard.
Dispatch is good.